Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Idle here, and in this clip I'm gonna be discussing how best to actually spend your Guild Solidus to maximize on progress. So what I do recommend is to just buy out all of these foods on this whole first page here and buy everything at the top of this page. And if you don't need the copies of any of these heroes for like Steel and if you're trying to stack them, maybe, but I don't. So I don't need any of them. I have Shadow and Fortress cleared. I don't need Katuga. I'm not building him for Sealand. And waiting. I don't need to do Forest Sealand anytime soon. For Dark Sealand, I have a new strategy. I no longer need Aspen. I bought one Aspen in here, the 6-star my Aspen. Ada, don't need Ada copies right now. I'm not building any light heroes right now. Ticks, I'll get enough Tixes from Vortex summons, just random. I just need 3 more to make my second E5 Tix, and that's the most amount of Tixes that I think I want on my account right now. Sherlock, Ignis, maybe Ignis, but I'm not building directly for Ignis right now. I feel like something's gonna come. Rogan, I don't want to build Rogans right now either. As free to play, you can only build so many heroes, so you gotta pick and choose what you wanna build. The best picks in here, Tara and Carry the most expensive. Carries I think is actually worth, but the time it takes to save to buy Carry, what I would do is actually buy all of these. You can see here, I refresh it. So when I buy all of these and refresh it, it costs like all of the foods on the first page and the second page top cost like 40,000 Guild Solidus. To reset it costs like 20,000, so that's 60,000. So by the time you're able to save to buy one copy of Carry, which you never know if it takes months. I didn't calculate how long it takes, but I know it takes a few months, right? So by the time it takes to buy one car for nearly 400,000 and reset, I would have been able to get 35 non-light and dark foods and 15 light and dark foods for 400,000 Guild Solidus. And that's progressively. So that's going to help me to build heroes progressively and easier, especially in getting like selected copies of faction heroes. It's gonna increase your chances of getting the ones that you want, right? Because there are only certain heroes that can be 10-star that will be coming out of these shards. If you're focusing, there's another strategy like if you're focusing on getting light and dark heroes built, you can just buy these and reset by the light and dark shards, the 4 stars and the 5 stars and reset. So that's gonna cost you like 40K. And these estimations and prices and the value here is based on free to play. Because for pay to win, the supply and demand and economics of the game is different because you get a lot of resources and other things easier as a pay to win as opposed to free to play completely. So this is for like early accounts, not late game free to play. I'm not sure what you guys might want to be doing with your Guild Solidus, but the best thing for early players like myself, who started probably a year or less than a year ago, that's the best way for you to now progressively spend your Guild Solidus because the hardest thing for free to play to do is actually get your heroes built and stacking food. And this is actually a great way for you to get food faster and increase the amount of 9 stars and 10 stars that you can build for the select and specific heroes that you're building for the purpose that you want. So this, my analysis are somewhat personally biased based on the fact that, well, you will get here sometime, but I cleared certain aspects of the game, so getting um heroes that can do that are no longer relevant to me that much. Biggest relevance is like food and building my heroes. If I want to build this chariot and building, transcendence heroes. So yeah, with each pass, let me remind you, with each pass in the guild store, when you reset just by buying the food, you're getting 5 in total value. When you add all of these foods up, you're getting 5 non-light dark foods and 2.5 light and dark foods for 60,000 guild coins. For a little bit more, you could buy an Ada copy, but what will you just do with one single Ada copy, as opposed to progressively building food, getting the copies that you want, and making progress in the game? So that covers it for this video. Thanks so much for viewing, and see you next time.